Já chorei demais, agora é outro som. Sangue bate forte e eu seguro o tom. Mas sumiu sem me explicar. Agora que me vê no topo vem querendo se encostar. Fui fundo, me perdi, mas voltei pra mim. Aprendi com a dor a virar meu fim. Já mentiu pra mim, olhei disse sim, mas no fundo não, cê não teve coração. Tudo que eu te dei, você nem cuidou. Agora eu cantei, o mundo escutou. Hoje eu tô no toque, no beat, no refrão. Você virou saudade e eu superação. Já chorei demais, agora é outro som. Sangue bate forte e eu seguro o tom. Mas sumiu sem me explicar. Agora que me vê no topo vem querendo se encostar. Fui fundo, me
Alrighty. Alrighty then. Miss me? Because I'm about to fucking give everybody a fucking headache. Hello everyone. Your favorite scuffed judge is here. Well, soon to be judge. I have my coffee, I have my rattler, and I have my snacks, which is raw almonds. Here's hoping that I take too much of them, because I know that these little fucking things have cyanide in them. Yeah, for those who don't know, almonds actually contain cyanide. Small, itty bitty, tiny amount of it, but technically, if you overeat them. Ah, sorry. Mal was dying. Hello, Whisker. You have returned, and I am Uncle. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, the TwitchCon in the Discord, someone said don't bring up drama. Oh! Whiskey, you're fucking right. I'm gonna tell you live, you're fucking right. The shit that happened on TwitchCon is not drama, that's actually a fucking crime. Like, Emiru got fucking assaulted, man. S8 even. That's a crime. Ooh. Let me just switch to the Sinder doc. I don't think she should sue Dan. Not because she's in the wrong, far from it. Dan has more money than her. He can just... How do I say this? He could just stall the trial indefinitely. He's still a CEO of a company that's owned by Amazon. Yo, Badger. Now, there's a reason. No, not a counter lawsuit. No. He has more money than her. You can just make shit up of stalling the hearing. His lawyers can stall the hearing and just milk the money out of Emiru. Till she either settles or renounces her lawsuit. Or, pardon me, let me renounce, pulls back the lawsuit. For the layman. You know? It's an actual tactic. If that lawyers do if their client is has more money than the plaintiff. Like, it's an actual tactic. Like, I can even tell you the bit by bit, but anyhow, I have my coffee and I have my Rattler. I know I'm quite late to the party because I think the drama is basically semi-over and shit. But I said I would live stream me reading it from start to finish. Mama didn't raise a bitch. It's just I'm late because unlike a lot of people, I have work. And not just work. Work that I have a big chunk of responsibility on my shoulders, you know? Oh, you were... Wait, were you talking about the Salter or Dan? Free Kaya. I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of people are milking the animal abuse situation to just to milk it. If they actually cared about Kaya, they would have called I don't know what org in America that is dedicated to protecting animals and stuff like that, but they would have called that org instead and just let that happen. It's so fucking simple, man. Like America, oh shit it may be, it's still a little bit more functional than my country. Call somebody real quick. I was talking about Twitch's comp. Yeah, no. The guy who assaulted her definitely should be charged. Because this was so much all over the media. I would be very surprised if there wasn't a prosecutor in San Diego. San Diego's in California. No, San Diego's in Texas. Yeah, I think it's in Texas. Please do correct me. I'm not an American. But the state prosecutor most definitely probably here. She's pressing charges against... Good, she should. Then, oh yeah, then the prosecutor is on it. Because that was SA. San Diego is in Cali. Huh. Is the assaulter queer by any chance? Because she has no hope then. I'm semi-joking because California is kind of a shithole. Legal-wise. I've heard stories from my fellow colleagues in America that work actually in California. I know that there were some cases where the judges, even though the guy was guilty as shit, didn't get into much trouble because they were LGBT or something like that. I cannot take their word wholly, but I would not be surprised if that happened in California. I'm genuinely gonna say that. But yeah, the California prosecutor should definitely then have to on it by how do you call it? By legal obligation, let's say. I don't know how to say it in English, man. Questionable as a statement. I know. But I've read also newspaper articles and stuff like that. And my professors even talked about it. as well. So there's maybe some merit. But then again, it's America. I've seen first-hand live trials where somebody was absolutely fucking guilty, gets away with it. Because something. You know? So then again, like I said, I don't fully trust the American legal system. Like, you know your legal system is fucked when that statement has some plausibility. Like, I genuinely cannot believe how America functions. I'm genuinely surprised that it's even a working country. O.J. Simpson. Well, that as well, like the fucker was guilty as shit. But he played the race card and worked. I'm talking about modern day trials, but O.J. Simpson is a classic fucking American guilt taking over instead of actual law. Worst of all, like, it set a precedent where judges have to like do some. The glove didn't fit. Well, my fist didn't fit my fist didn't fit in your ass. However, I still shoved it in. Come on. Like, totally, they did not temper the fucking gloves to shrink. Come on. Or just switch the gloves. Like, seriously. You all... The thing is, in the USA and Canada, you don't even need to prove innocence just to create enough reasonable doubt to be let off. No, that's actually everywhere in the world. Like, here's the thing. You have to create, like, if there's reasonable doubt, it's a legal... I'm gonna say this. Legal rule worldwide, basically. Where if there's any short of reasonable doubt, they have to let you off. Not because it's not fully proven. Because guess what? It's mostly because of the appeal system. Because the appeal system looks at if there's reasonable doubt in these instances. If there's reasonable doubt and you still convicted him guilty, guess what? They're gonna fucking annul your sentence. And you're gonna get in trouble. Like, judges get in a lot of trouble if their sentence is like that. I don't know. Alright, did not take his meds, so his hand swelled up. Yep! Could be anything. I know, that fucker's guilty. Sadly, that's how the legal system has to be in order for it to be fair. Because false accusations are one hell of a bitch. And there are a lot of the cases, even here in Serbia, where a false accusation is very well made. I'm talking about months of preparations ahead. Anyhow. Do you see the video where the judge and the lawyer get into and agreed upon fist fight during the trial? It's been a long time since I actually watched the actual court videos and not where... and not the show, but actually, like, because it was that whole trial was fucking a live broadcasted from start to finish. But yeah, I remember that. I think I remember that. Pardon me. Anyhow, let's get on to it, because I could go, like, here's the thing, I can go on and on about the O.J. Simpson trial, but it's not the weekend. We're not doing a fucking 8, 9, 10 hour live stream, so we got a little bit zero in. How many pages does Shylily have? 20 fucking 5. Excellent. Anyhow, so I remember this tweet. So I am not gonna read it. Shylily was a friend, but I've never been close to her. I wanted to get to know her better because how close she was with my other friends. She's someone I always looked up to. How can you look up to her if you debuted before her and blew up before her? Oh, please do. I want to fucking see that. I saw her as a role model and as of this year a potential business partner. I wanted to live up who she has been for the Vtuber community and gamer subs now that I held the same title. She was the only example of a Vtuber in that position before me and set the bar of what a gamer subs part owner is or does. I never been jealous of her or envious what she had, and I did not see her as my competition at any point. You were starting to earlier this year, though. Red specifically was. Not fully, but you were getting there. That's a contradiction. Since October of 24, Shylily and I have been messaging back and forth every now and then in our DMs, leading to our interactions. Before during our V-Card collab you saw in the previous section. From the second half of March, she stopped replying to my messages. It's not odd to get busy or miss messages, and I was guilty of that all the time to many people. But it was out of the ordinary, and she was going on for almost a whole month by the time I was cancelled. This was alongside her seemingly dodging collabs that we were both part of, and off-putting reactions to me rating her. I became anxious about what was going on March and April because I viewed her in that such of a high regard. Why do I get the feeling it's still available all over again? Shylily didn't have her own document about me and didn't say anything until after I did. But she was the first one Nano contacted about any of this and was involved the entire way through. Going to have to bounce, talk later. No worries, man. Also, when are you free for Warhammer finally? Fucking hell. Shylily pulled everyone together to organize, plan, write, and post the documents that ended in my cancellation, and her lie-filled reply to my apology was the first final nail in my coffin. Her actions show that she clearly had something against me before Nano even said anything to her, and she couldn't take accountability to admit until I was already on the ground. Shylily said she wanted her own section, so here it is. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I love the spitefulness. There we go. Sorry. I'll show and explain everything I was experiencing with Shylily for the couple of months leading up to what happened, since it's relevant to understand what model flip off the camera. Yeah, it's gone. It's fucking gone. Gee willikers. Sorry about that. Pimple popped. So if you're hearing paper, that's me. Okay, I have to fix the model real quick. Wow, all it took was me hitting the fucking camera. Excellent. It's relevant to understand what Red told Nano in their messages. I won't be repeating things that included Shylily in the previous section about V-Card, and this section will pick up right before the release of the game and my collab with her. Okay, here we go. 26th of January 25. Oh shit. Boys, almost forgotten the most important thing. My big PP. My BP, my BP, my big points. Holy shit, I nearly forgot the BP. Jokes aside, it's bullet points. V-Card launch information. Okay, so 26. Okay, I need to talk about this first because I made a mistake and I knew it upset Shylily, even if she couldn't admit it to me. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna see some? Why do I feel I'm gonna see a mutual fucking gankening? Red and I were planning my stream for V-Card's launch day, and asked gamer subs about Shylily's exclusive unboxing stream to make sure we weren't stepping on her toes. During my stream on the 31st, I didn't start doing anything V-Card related until 3 p.m. EST out of respect for her. Red then gave gamer subs a list of questions I wrote down for him that my community had me asked me about V-Card on my previous streams. Hey guys, we're planning our V-Card launch stream. Is there any restriction of how when Sinder can start opening packs on Friday because Lily's stream? We just want to make sure we're not stepping on any toes. Nope, 3 p.m. Eastern on launch day, the second the boxes come out. Everyone good to go. I think he meant because Lily is opening packs an hour before launch. We wanted to see if she's the only one who can do that. Yeah, she said exclusive unboxing 1 hour before launch in her post. So checking with you guys if there was any argument or not. But not argument, agreement. Sorry, got pinged. Like I'm constantly monitoring shit. Like, especially since I said I'm doing now the Shylily segment, I am expecting a lot more people to fucking come to my DMs and start, threatening me. Because some people just don't have the balls to fucking do it in front of my face. I believe Lily will start at the first hour before launch, showing off the boxes and binder and deck box and such, and then get into opening them. Yes. Nothing will be purchasable on site, however, until 3 p.m. EST, and I'm waiting on the final numbers to update you this week. Blank. Is that with my code? Some questions we had from Beauty. How much the box will cost? How many cards per pack? Packs per box. Is there a limit how many single customers? Wait a fucking minute. 80 to 85 fucking bucks? This is 85 fucking bucks? What the fucking fuck? I mean, I know a lot of people in this little fucking group are popular and shit, but come on, lads, you're not Magic the fucking Gathering Pokemon. 85 bucks? 28 packs per box? 85 is still too much. You could persuade me if it's 60. You probably could. But you're in the trading card business. You have to compete with Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and other trading card games. Even Heartbound has a bigger fan base than this. Since the questions asked were stated to be from my community, and I wasn't told that this information was confidential and couldn't be shared, I assumed it was okay for me to tell the chat the answer to the question on my stream. This stream was the day before. I wish I had given all my Pokemon. Oh boy. Oh boy, you're like that one dude who lost his hard drive who had a couple of fucking bitcoins, huh? Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, I would be fucking regretting my choices as well. Twas short-sighted. I mean, honestly, like, here's the fact. Who would have fucking guessed that Pokemon cards would be so much worth, have so much worth now than back in the day, like 10 years ago or more, that you can buy a fucking car with 1 or 2 cards. Okay, my model died again. Fucking hell. I didn't even move! Son of a bitch of a bot. Yeah, my camera got disconnected. Somehow, it got disconnected. Twice the day I went molding. Right after my stream and the GamerSub sent me the updated info. Wait, hold up, I didn't. This stream is the day before the game's launch day. No one info had been released. How things will go, blah blah blah. The information I gave onto the GamerSub's V-Card Sub and into Shylily's Disco Zero, both citing me specifically for the source. Right after my stream and the GamerSub's update about the box price. I have nothing super. I just wanted to send the copy paste to everyone. God, but on a big change, the booster box is going to be sold for 90 fucking bucks. God fucking damn it. This was the day V-Card launched. Shylily talked about how angry and annoyed she was about V-Card's info leaking early, including incorrect info. She claims she didn't know who leaked the information, saying, I guess people are just excited to be the ones to spread stuff before me. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You kinda did fuck up, Sinder. Still not a good way to, still, I'm gonna be honest, for Shylily, not an excuse to do what she fucking did to Sinder. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Oh, if this is the real reason. It's petty ass shit. It broke again just when I was drinking my Rattler. Of the info I gave up the day before, I was wrong about the price by $5. Which I was only updated after my stream ended, but you said you should not have. Actually, no. I misread probably then. The other thing I advertised is that I assumed it would be the case, but was wrong about, was VCard being available 20 minutes early before the early on the GamerSupps app. All of their drops were consistently like this for a long time, but it was only on VCard's launch day that Red and I find out about this was discontinued. Everything else was correct, but I didn't know. I wasn't supposed to say, oh, okay, so yeah, you shouldn't have fucking said that. Okay, so my premise was right. Yeah, I mean, then I'm gonna still stand like Sinder. You did a little bit of a fucky-wucky, unprofessional fucky-wucky, like this sort of shit. You're the part owner, dude. Like, of course, this is before launch. Of course, you shouldn't fucking talk about that. But, like I said, if this is the reason why Lily at all went after Sinder. Girl. I don't know what to say other than you're a fucking spoiled fucking petty brat. Am I allowed to say that? Am I not gonna be called a fucking misogynist? Shylily said that the official sources were the only ones with correct info, meaning herself and the GamerSupps or Vcard's Twitter accounts. When someone asked if I was an official source, she said no. I was a part owner now, and I didn't know there was a difference between me and the other official sources. Okay, this is okay. I can smell a jab. However, she kind of has the pass to throw jabs at Lily. I'm gonna give her that. Unless she's like going way too overboard, then I'm not gonna fucking judge her over that. I was given the information directly from the source. I thought it was okay to make public, and I thought I was doing the right thing by answering questions the community have. Sinder, that's stupid. God, the girl isn't bright, isn't she? My motivation wasn't to be the first to share this info. The community, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're a part owner who leaked information. It's highly unprofessional. I get you're new to this, but it's common sense. If the information is not out, and you know this information, and specifically you're part owner of the company of that, you should not leak shit. You're not Games Workshop where you leak everything constantly because you have unpaid interns who are very excited to release it. The community did not know what was going on just the day before the game launched, and instead of leaving them in the dark, I gave them the answers to the questions asked on behalf. As a new part owner, people were looking up to me for answers about VCard, and I thought I was doing the right thing by informing them. I was wrong to do so, I made a mistake, and I made sure to correct that info I had wrong on my stream on the launch day. You should not have leaked the info before launch. I hate this. It's mostly because of my fucking autism. It's because of my fucking training, alright? It's because Law University baked this shit into me. Alright? Oh, anyhow. That night I messaged Lily to apologize about what I did. After what happened with Numi 2 nights earlier, I was making an effort to be more open about things. Lily avoided saying I was the person who was leaking info, of course, because it doesn't look for gamer subs for their own part owner leaking the info. It's not a good look. Shit, like investors don't like that. Or meaning I was who she was mad at. I was the only one who could have shared the incorrect price and the one mistakenly advertising the early app pre-orders, and they were post citing me as sources of all leaked information. Shylily knew it was me, sounded pretty mad on stream at the leaker who was excited to be the one spread stuff before her, but danced around it as she was never mad at me. In the end, she praised me for having the balls to reach out to her about this. Alright, let's read the screenshot then. Hi Lily, I heard you were upset about some VCard information going out earlier than what you would have liked, and I think it was from me. A few days ago, I told the gamer subs that my community have questions about VCard, and one was about prices. At the time, they told me the box was $85. Like, there's no like, seriously, if somebody actually persists in saying 80, insert number 0.99 instead of rounding up. The 1 cent thing is kind of a bullshit. It's a trap. It's a marketing thing. Oh, 1 cent less, I'll buy that. You know. Just round the number. And being an answer to a question I asked on behalf of my community that made it seem like it was okay to share. I only found out today that GamerSubs is discontinuing the app early access, while I was under the assumption that VCard will launch on the day the same access like the other drops over the past year. So I want to apologize to you. I was the one caused the stress and confusion for the community. As soon as I was given the updated info at the start of my stream today, I made sure to correct my mistake from before, but I'm really happy that VCard's launch did so well, and I hope we will have fun together tomorrow if you're still down. Sinder, don't worry, I had some annoying chatters telling me a bunch of info I never released, and they were spreading stuff around my Discord. When I literally told them the day before that the info is not going to be available until launch, but they blew up my Discord claiming Vtubers have been claiming that stuff on stream. And then I had a bunch of people in my chat said that I changed the prices. Like, bro, get off my dick, I didn't do shit. But yeah, it was during my day off. I didn't want to make a tweet or anything correcting shit, cause that's low-key a bit weird, like making drama out of potential misunderstanding. Wow, this saying that sentence aged like fine milk, isn't it? So I mentioned on stream, I do not trust any sources that have been spreading info and believe info I publish. GamerStuff direct source. I doubt you're the only one talking about it. Plus, I asked if you asked GG on behalf of Chad and no one told you it wasn't supposed to be public, that's on them. They should have clarified that to you. Literally, I mean, yeah, they should have as well, but it's kind of common sense. Nothing you can do about it. This part was a little weird on stream though, because today a lot of info has indeed been made public, and a bunch of people have been making posts stuff about VCard. Any additional info, I hope no one caught strays them. I'll also hold up. Cards of Cinder cards. Yours and blank are the only completed pages after 4 boxes. Also, of course, I'm still down to pull together tomorrow. The only reason I haven't reacted to the sheet yet, because I saw it as I was gonna go live and I was already behind. I'm a master procrastinator. I do not get shit done after I was supposed to be on. Oh, by the way, huge fucking respect to reach out. Thanks a lot, about the info leak stuff. It takes a lot of balls. Well, now, could have just kept it to yourself and all. February 1st, so the day. Oh, okay, so it's not the day after. It's literally 15 minutes after. Wait, no. Yeah, 15 minutes after. I appreciate that. I just wanted to clear things up with you, so there wasn't any weird feelings between us. I completely understand how annoying people can be when plans change and when they start pointing fingers at us. And I know Vicar has been your project, and I see you'd be frustrated. I'm trying to do my best to get everyone on board with the cool things we do and the information I have, especially now that I'm partial owner like you. I'm super hyped about the future of VCard and the cool things us and Gamer Subs can do together. 16th February this year. Wow, the day before my birthday. Oh boy. Everything eventful happens on my birthday, by the way. I don't know why, but on my birthday, the Vtubing community decides to shit itself. The day I fucking go on a hiatus break, shit happens. Like, seriously, I went on a break, and 1 day later, Nano fucking releases the doc. I go on break. On my on break, Hogwarts Legacy drama happens. So my birthday, Silver Veil's infamous Hogwarts streams. By fucking god, everything happens. Shit happens when I go on break. I go on break 2 days later. We showed you. I go on break. Doki Bird. Pray to God I never graduate from VTubing, because I think if I graduate, because I'm sort of like a fucking karmic linchpin of in VTubing. If I actually graduate, I think the whole English side will just combust. Anyhow, jokes aside, let's continue on. I want to take a small little bit of a palate cleanser. In another conversation with Gamer Subs, and a couple of weeks later, we asked for them to clarify to us that what is and what isn't able to be shared publicly going forward. After what happened during the VCard's launch, I was told there was not really a certain source the launch info was supposed to come from. Also for the can I just add, why the fuck is Red in these conversations? Why isn't it just Sinder? She's part owner. Why is Red here? Like, I just fucking realized Red is in here. Like, he's supposed... I don't understand. It's like they were attached to the fucking hip. Also, for future launches, please let us know what is and isn't available to be said publicly and when it can be. Yeah, the info I asked about VCard launch was, I thought it was okay for me to share with my community. Ended up being all wrong, and I got a lot of backlash for it. I did not know that info was supposed to only come from certain sources. Blank. Fully understood. Very sorry about that. It was my fault. There was not really a certain source, but when I gave info here for launch, it was at that time correct. I believe hours before launch we changed things last minute. I should have updated that right away here. I was absolutely sure to say this. What is public and wait, I will be okay, and whatnot moving forward. Okay, so basically, technically, with this little evidence, even Lily wasn't supposed to be the one sharing info until launch day. There were not certain sources, but still, it's a mistake on Sinder's part, and at least she takes admits to taking an L here on like certain fucking areas which we already covered. The very last collab I had was Shylily. 5th of February. Oh, with Matara. I don't have anything against with Matara. I'm actually a big fan of hers, but fuck me, dude. Why does Matara have to be like how do I say this? Why does she always have to be in dramas? Or her collabs start last collabs when the last collab happened, when somebody has beef with someone, Matara is in the last fucking collab they were in. Oh god, it's like the Sonic Chew emote. Like, oh fuck. 3rd of March. Oh, okay. Let me guess. We're gonna see now Lily starting to ghost Sinder. Or denying collabs. Here we go. This is where the fun begins. Let's see. I'm... Oh, already on like page 10. 9, 10. Alright. This was the first time either of us messaged each other since the RV COD collab on February 1st. I asked Lily if she wanted to play Split Fiction with me. It was a long game that we would have been able to bond over while getting to know each other better. She told me that she'd pass on the game and that was fine. Then as Snoomy, she was also unavailable. She told me that Yuzu was interested and I happily played through the game with her. Hey Lily, if you would you want to play this together this Thursday? Maybe Friday. I'm not sure how long the game will be. Lamau. It comes out on Thursday. It's the next game from the Takes Two devs. Sinder? Did you want to play this game on stream or in private? Big difference. Because I've seen how she wants to ask, like before she wanted to ask Lily to teach her on stream how to play World of Warcraft. I'm thinking it was on stream. Hold up. If it's on stream, if it's just in, if it's just on a day off, no stream and shit like that, then it's perfectly fine. I'm saying I'm also like made the noise because of her very unhealthy connection with her business. Like everything that was supposed to be like bonded time so far, what we have seen, is her suggesting that doing it live. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. New season dropping. Oh, okay, fair enough. World of Warcraft. No problem. We'll have fun. 11th of March. The last time Shylily and I spoke was when she reached out to me about disconnecting problems she was having with OBS. Trying to fix my own disconnecting problems are what made me move back in with my parents before this conversation. Ah, yes. ISP issues. Every VTuber's nemesis. Every single one. Even me. Sinder chat told me you have had this specific issue. Specific channel Steam key. Oh, stream keys. Yeah, this is like this is an issue, yeah. It's basically like Twitch doing something, or you have to like, you basically have to reinstall the fucking app. That's what fixed my end. I had the same issue. I had to literally uninstall, reinstall OBS, and it fixed itself. Abso-fucking-lutely. But my end, that was my end. Everybody has like different fucking experiences. Like somebody fucking resets the system to 35 file or something like that. But like, just reinstall OBS. Ah, there we go. Repair some system 32 files. Yeah, yeah, not 35, 32. Yeah, sorry. Just reinstall. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that, but sometimes you have to like just reinstall shit. It's a pain in the ass, but it works. I don't know which one was the actual solution. I've been having problems for over a week, but I haven't been having problems for a week. I thought you were fixed. Yeah, okay, they're just bonding. All about fix, dude, blah blah blah. Fucking in my life. Not saying the last part. YouTube will can me. Oh shit, I've been live for an hour. Alright, I'm gonna take a small little break, and I'll see you all like in 10 minutes. Alright? See ya.
Agora quem me vê no topo vem querendo se encostar. Fui fundo, me perdi, mas voltei pra mim. Aprendi com a dor a virar meu fim.
Ah. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Ah. OBS is still not showing me shit. But to answer... Yeah, I've read this is spoiled brat, but I'm talking about Lily, right? I was talking about Lily then. And just Cinder's... I mean, Cinder, Lily, Red, everyone. Everyone in this conversation is a spoiled little brat. For fuck's sake. They're around my age, or a little bit younger, but still in their 20s. You're out of high school, fucking hell. Also, like, you smell the mean girl drama had to be present like an energy vampire. Remember, vampire is the only Serbian loanword in England, in the English language. The vampires you all think mostly derive from our Serbian version of the vampire myth. Like Bram Stoker took the inspiration from the vampire mythos he found during the vampire craze. That happened in a Serbian village in Austria-Hungary. Then again, Romanians have their own version of vampires who are just as frightening as ours, the Strigoi. But we have to differentiate them. God, if I ever actually get to be big enough to collab with like PP Slayer, who's Romanian, we're gonna have a massive fight about the vampire. Because I'm kind of really proud of my aerial fucking horror story myth in Serbia in general. Strigoi, I was talking about what we do in the shadows style. We will not speak about what we do in the shadows. Oh, yeah, okay. Good old lemon rattler. After this, there were two different repo collabs Shylily and I was supposed to be a part of. This was when I brought out things started to change between Shylily and me. This is the first repo collab. It was originally going to be on the 15th, but was rescheduled 21st. Lily was supposed to be there. But she decided to cancel last minute to do a Bikini Bottoms collab she was had going on that day. Cool original clip from my area is that are you sure you're supposed to say their name out loud? Isn't it like taboo to say their name out loud? Also, for some reason, a lot of people get offended if you say the word Wendigo. I don't know why. It's allegory for colonialism that the indigenous people went. Yeah, I know the history of the Wendigo. But if it's that reason why people get offended, why do they get offended by me when I say it? I'm not the one who colonized y'all. I'm not even from the people that colonized America. We were under brutal... Allowed, yes. Taboo? Type, wow. While I live in Serbia, the vampires are gonna kill the fucking Wendigo. That, or it will just see how much of a shithole here is and run away. Pardon me, it will see how much of a shithole it is and run away to Germany. I made it even better. Big repo collab. Huh, Demi managed to collab with all of these fucking giants. Lime became a big shot as well. I'm kinda proud of her. She really busted out of nowhere. I mean, she had a following, but she really skyrocketed when she started to collab with Matara. I love Matara. Matara always finds these rare gems of streamers. Fucking... It's considered that Saint's name aloud will draw it towards you, kind of tempting him with indigenous culture. Let it come. I'm a certified monster fucker. Has to get in line. Hold up. I have to now fix my camera again. Yeah. There we go. Yes, get in line. First, I do the female centaurs, because they're my priority. Second, the female werewolves. Third, the Neurolictor from Warhammer. Do not ask. And only then, they are next. This is the second collab that never happened, but was being planned in a group chat. Lily was added to the chat, but apparently couldn't make it shortly after. She never messaged this in this chat directly before she was removed. These are all the messages here, and it never went anywhere after this. This is when dangerous people find that people saying its name aloud offensive. I live in an area that the legend is from, and Dev can see how during winter such legends came around. Winters in Borough for a different type of creepy. Well, yeah, definitely. But fair enough. I can get why indigenous people find it offensive. The problem is the non-indigenous people find it offensive and like, what the fuck? They're not your cult. That's not your culture. Why are you being offended? That's who I am pissed at. Like, why the fuck are you being offended? You have no culture. You yoink the cultures from everyone. It's like the British fucking museum. Hello. Ooh, wowie, blank, blank, yippee. And it will be modded. Oh, you can make it blank. From then, these are the rest of my DMs with Lily. Below I'll explain them and other events that were happening in between. Ooh. 5 days before the nanodoc. Do you want to play the V-Cars sim together soon sometime? I missed you during the repo collab this week, okay? or I found this huge... Wow, you're... Okay, spans. Co-op Souls-like game. It looks like there's a water and fire slime thing we can actually play as. Have a good stream, Lily. Bumping this in case you missed it. This really fucking... Okay. She was very much trying at least to appear that she wants to do everything on stream. Like, first she fucks up a little bit, then wants to do everything on stream. I can kind of see why Lily probably got miffed, but at the same time, if this is the reasons why... it's not... I'm gonna say straight up with a straight face. this is not something to warrant about making a fucking slander campaign towards the girl. Just tell, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Why are VTubers so afraid to just tell someone to fuck off if they don't like them? Like, why does it... What is the fucking problem of telling someone, hey, please don't contact me. I kind of don't mesh with you. Or I don't like you. Just... All of this could have been avoided if somebody... And if people just told her to fuck off. Fucking Cloud too. Goddamn Cloud sometime or social is just either they didn't because they wanted to like mulch off their viewerships, or they're just fucking stupid. Probably both. Oh my brain. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get I feel I'm gonna have an aneurysm for this fucking stupidity. Oh. Oh, my head hurts with this with all this bullshit. Oh, I hate this. Why am I torturing myself reading this, doc? Alright. Let's see. The culture around 50% of K-pop idol culture. They feel they have to portray a very specific image of themselves. Remember when Bao's mods dropped because she had a boyfriend? Think that. Yeah, I know, but still. What's wrong with telling people just to fuck off? Do you all know how many people I told to fuck off in private when they asked for collabs? If I didn't like them, for instance, if I knew who they were and if they were like a bit of a fucking arsehole, I just tell them, hey, I'm not comfortable with because I don't want to get fucking verbally assaulted later on. Because I know for a fact a lot of people in the Vtubing sphere are petty as shit. It's very toxic, parasocial. Oh yeah, definitely. But I told him, like, I see how you behave online or something like that. I genuinely don't feel comfortable near you. Let's just part ways amicably. Or if they're really fucking actual fucking scumbags or douchebags, I literally just say fuck off and block. Oh, I saved my arse plenty of times because later on they did something very fucking shit. So I'm like, oof, I'm glad I told them to fuck off. The new VCard rules that were announced and the tabletop sim version was revealed. I would have thought that she'd love the idea of playing together to advertise. Yes, I knew it. Every single one of these play together as fucking bad from multiple countries. I have no issues telling someone to get bent or go away. Yeah. Alright, we already have a little bit of a fucking problem and Sinder doesn't fucking realize that. Every time she wants to hang out with someone, it must be a collab. So far, only that. Never in private. What's wrong playing Final Fantasy XIV? I'm already in that fucking rabbit hole, by the way. Thank you, Len. You found me a new addiction. Fucking hell. I loved it. I like that game, actually. I was pissed taking a piss at it, but I like it now. But everything she wants to do is collab. Collab, 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 collab. I'm gonna be honest with you, mate. You're dodging the bullet from being banned to enter the UK. You dodged the bullet there, mate. Same as Turkey. Great country. Look at. On the outside. Inside. Speaking as a Balkan person who knows what's happening there. It's shit! And all of the Turkish people are gonna say, it's shit! They have to use VPN to use Discord. I'm not fucking kidding. They have to use a VPN to open Discord. The watermelon man is insane. But yeah. Now let's look up the BP. The big P. The start of Lily's bad view. I would like to see the cats of Turkey. And just go to the Balkans. It's exactly the same. Sinder started when she leaked some info regards to VCard. Now, the GSUPS person should have told them it was confidential because Sinder is a layman, and even though it is common sense not to leak shit before it releases, it's an L on both sides. Banned from Russia because you're gay. I tell you straight up, if you're banned from Russia, 9 times out of 10, it's because you're queer. I'm not joking. Like, Russia's state stance on the LGBTQ is quasi Sharia law. Like they would stone you if you're queer. I'm not kidding. In some parts of Russia, that is. Like, it's mostly like Russia is the grave example of how Eastern Europe treats LGBTQ people. And I thought we Serbs are bad regarding that. No, the Canadian Army and queer. Oh yeah, they definitely will be banned. They definitely do not let anybody who served in a foreign army. Definitely. They have that rule. So yeah, double whammy. No wonder you're banned. Wait, birthright trips to Israel. I knew you were attracted to me, the lawyer. You have Jewish heritage, eh? No wonder you like me because I'm a lawyer. Jokes aside, I have a lot of fucking Jewish colleagues. I kind of fucking know the jokes that they told me themselves. Let's see. This view was worsened, in my opinion, by the fact that Sinder wanted to do stuff that is normally private bonding and with your mates on a game into a collab. All those interactions were collab. So I was flying Jew, and you're like, is Israel trying to promote me? Am I radiating so much loyal aura that I am attracting everyone like that? God damn. Yeah, I remember you telling me now. I now remember. But holy shit. Still, it gets me every time. Allotted. And knowing how unhealthy her view about her streaming career was, this definitely played a part. Because nobody likes, like, seriously, like, this very much, like, if, like, she wanted to do everything on stream. Like, seriously, everything was supposed to be like a collab and stuff like that. How the fuck nobody would think that, that you're not trying to, like, cloud chase or something like that? Like, seriously. It's not a good look. I hope not. You don't want Mossad to Epstein, yeah? But they didn't kill him. I'm trying to cause a shitstorm right now. There we go. Okay, greeted. Okay, let's open this up. Fucking up. This is the apparent raid she tried to avoid mentioning.
Die! Die!
Oh, it's still fucking up? Huh, Lily's not fucking deleting shit apparently. Okay.
Die! Oh, hello. Ignore what you just saw. Okay. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Hello! Oh! Hello, Raiders! Hello! I am playing Berserker. It's called The Last Berserker Kazan. We were sponsored, but the game was really fun, so I just kept playing for like a million more hours. Hello, everyone! Hello!
I mean, fair enough. I'm also anti-Zionist.
The Pyropop raid! Hello, Pyropops! What did you guys do? I am low-key addicted. Fair
enough. Shylily greeted the raiders and didn't say hi to me or thank me for the raid. I didn't see it when it happened, but if you were to watch another 5 minutes, she basically moved on with her stream. You'd see that she did quickly thank me for the raid. If she was able to greet my raiders when the first raid first happened, why couldn't she also thank me then? I wasn't upset about it since it's just one raid. Nanos documented a link and exact timestamp when that happened to Shylily's defense. Okay, so she just put that up because of Nano's dog. Okay, fair enough. April 7th. Hold up, I have to get a throat candy. The almonds kinda irritating my throat. Also, no, it's not allergies. It's because I have chronic sinusitis. And that's the allergic kind. And I'm not allergic to almonds. It's just my sinus constantly produces fucking mucus. That goes down my throat. All the time. Let's see. I messaged her again about playing a different game together. I just wanted to hang out since she wasn't able to make the past 2 collabs that we were both supposed to. Sinder, why is it supposed to be a collab? Turned me down when I asked about split fiction a month earlier. Now she hasn't done that before or couldn't have done it again. I give you a pass for that, but still, why the fuck do you suggest everything should be a fucking collab? If you... Anyway, I raided Shylily again. Didn't even say hi or thank me for the raid like you'd expect your friend to do, or any streamer to do. She just said hi to my raiders but didn't thank them either. Okay, hold up, let's see. I'm doing this just so people don't fucking say I didn't do that.
Actually, not so excited to hang out tomorrow, cause like, you know how it is. Stuff just happens, and now I'm busy. But you know, if you begged me, I guess I could maybe move things around. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, hello, Pyropoopers! Hi. How you doing? We're playing some Honkai Star Rail. We had a sponsor earlier. Oh, we do. No, we don't have a sponsor anymore. It's been like an hour since.
Can I just say I'm barely, if any time, gonna play a gacha game ever again unless the developers actually sponsor me. I'm so burnt out on gacha. I was a Genshin only streamer before. I was in the official Discord server even, and shit like that. God, it fucking, I don't know, just drained me at one point because I just constantly played the same fucking game over and over and over again, trying to blow up.
Catching up in Honkai. It's really cool. I got the dragon lady. Hello, Pyropop.
Dragon these nuts. Got him. Anyhow.
What did you guys do? Look at Pops. God, I wish I had more time to play. Like, there's too many games I love deeply. I don't have time to play them all. I'm constantly in a loop of catching up with stuff. Non-stop. There's too many gachas, man. Too many gachas. A game called Look Outside. Oh, Chad was suggesting to play that. That's funny. I think like last week or so. No, in the beginning of this week, I had a stream where I was just like,
I'm gonna be straight up telling you also, by the way, and it's probably because of my bias towards Dia, but the Dia Riku model is so much better than the Nana model. I'm gonna... Like, I don't want to fucking, like, be biased and all, even though I am biased towards Dia Riku, but it's mostly because I like her art style more than Nano's, but I think Dia makes better models. Like, also, like, not just with bias, but objectively, I think. I don't know, I just like it, specifically how Dia draws hair.
Chat. Tell me what games you should play, and we had like a whole stream.
Okay, fuck off. My chat messages, but this was the second time Lily had an off-putting reaction to me. I mean, I couldn't fucking tell if it was off-putting or not, but fair enough. I was sending my community to her in the past couple of weeks. coupled with removing herself from collabs I was part of and ghosting my messages. This was more this is more recent raid that was not linked to Nano's document. Okay, this was April. Ooh. Lily, were you planning to do this shit then? Like 2 weeks before, huh? A little bit 2 weeks before Nano's doc dropped. Oh my. I decided to DM her again to bump what I sent her before. After still not hearing from her, I was convinced that I had done something wrong. I mean, kinda. you were very much persisting on doing everything on a stream instead of doing. I know I'm sounding nitpicky, but it's actually like something that is a valid. I'm trying to, like, how do I say this? I said this multiple times, like this past 6 fucking streams or so, that I'm gonna shit on everyone, criticize everyone's little fucking behaviors. If I see it, if I see something that actually fucking bothers me, like I'm trying my best to not be, how do I say this? Not babying Sinder. She asked to like fix her issues, like for fuck's sake, she rehired Red and had some managerial power before she hired a managerial team finally, which she should have done that at the start. She shouldn't have not made Red a manager at all from the beginning. But like seriously, like a lot of this shit would not happen if Red did not have any managerial power. I'm telling you straight up, 50% of this fucking doc would not exist if Red wasn't a manager. I'm kind of like dead convinced on that. I wasn't expecting an over the top reaction, really, just because I rated. Just a hello and thanks for the raid. Yeah, now you said it. Now that you said it, actually, now that I'm retrospecting, like I'm trying to rewind it in my brain, replay it in my brain, and I'm like, yeah, actually, it was a little bit overboard. Like any other streamer would do, especially from someone who was a friend. In the past, Silvervale, who Red and I knew had a problem with me, purposefully refused to say my name when I raided her. She continuously ghosted my messages and got a model from Nano at a suspicious time, among other things, which will be all shown in her section. These specific experiences with someone else who we knew did not like me further led to both Red and I believe that Shylily had a problem with me for some reason. Oh yeah, remember this? I wouldn't have thought that the individual things I experienced with Shylily were pointing to a greater problem if they weren't happening all over the same few weeks. I mean, fair enough. Go piss, girl. 11th of April. The same day as my second raid, Red saw Nana working on a new model for Shylily for the first time. He messaged her and asked questions about the timeline of the model. Okay, we already read that in the nanoless section, right? Yeah, it is in the nanoless section. I asked Nano about Lily and her projects, just like I would any other time. Again, why the fuck are you asking about other people's projects, and why the fuck is Nano's talking about them? Like, we already discussed this before, highly unprofessional, but still, what the fuck? Nana gave me the information just like she would any other time. I've thought that Lily getting a model from Nano could possibly be related to how she was treating Sinder lately. The night I saw Red and he told me Nana was working on a Shylily model, but didn't say anything about him asking Nano about it, or that he would. I was happy with the idea that Shylily and I were going to be model sisters, especially since we're both part owners of the same company. Red thought that we might have to consider we'd be competing with Lily, the same way she was treating me with the fact she's working with Nano, similar to things with Silvervale. I didn't agree. In my mind, Lily and I were going to be competing for anything. And this would be another thing that we'd be, have in common, hopefully bring us together. I was only concerned with why she would have been upset with me lately and was anxious about it. 12th of April. Next day, Red went back to Nano and asked about Shylily again and tell her what I've been experiencing with her. These are also the last messages Red had with Nano, and the last conversation either of us had with her in either of our DMs or project server. And I had no knowledge of these conversations until Nano's document released 2 weeks later. I didn't share any of this conversation about with Sinder because there wasn't anything super meaningful or pressing I thought she needed to know about. Okay, this was for her doc, the first one, which sucked balls. Okay, Nano, this was in Nano's doc, this was in Nano's doc, everything that's read was in Nano's doc. I followed up with Nano about Lily because of the way she was acting towards Sinder over the past few weeks. It really seemed like Lily had a problem with Sinder. I didn't lie or anything with that. Okay, ever since VCAR launched and he talks about... Yeah, I remember, but also he was like very much acting the same way as how he was acting towards Silvervale when he first asked about the model. Nano could have seen the difference, could have seen the pattern, and basically that's when she decided to jump ship. I hate the fact that I actually can't see this probably being the main reason why. Well, pardon me, half of the main reason. The other half was she was fucking not doing shit towards the 3.0 model, and she wanted to jump ship because she overworked herself. Took way too many fucking commissions and stuff like that. Extremely unprofessional, TLDR. This was already in the Nanoless doc, so why am I reading this again? Yeah, like don't get too far in the competitiveness still. Yep, this thing already. She saw that she probably saw that this was going in the path that how they were treating Silvervale. Because Nano constantly fucking even Nano told him to shut the fuck up about Silvervale. Yeah, I can see now why she went to Lily. And then Lily orchestrated everything. Like, Nano probably squealed the beans on how much they fucking hate Silvervale. And told them that, and she probably told Lily that Sinder was seeing her like how she was seeing Silver, and probably to screw her over, which led to Lily probably acting the way she did, and she saw an opportunity to fuck with someone who she already did not like, and probably like become the main squeeze of G-subs or something like that, but that's more of a R-rat thing. Went to Lily was because throw Red's dialogue. messy situation if I can actually see this. Nah, well, I'm just gonna delete that. Yeah. It was never us who had a problem with Lily or treating her differently for no apparent reason. It doesn't help the fact that you read in Sinder that you really did not create a good image. We aren't the ones getting a model of the artist of the other G-subs owner of the blue and ghosting and refusing to acknowledge them. Yeah, this is probably what set everything off. This fucking line right here. Like, I'm gonna screenshot this and post it on the line I just wrote. I mean, understand me getting G-subs to start the work shift for real same. Okay, what do you think you will do better? Updating the parts for model like we did. Okay, they're just talking about the Cinder's model. Last message when I was saying anything bad, Lily was a step too far for her. I don't know why she'd think I was lying about Lily for some reason, and just asked me to verify what I was telling her instead of other messages. You were exactly acting the same way you did with Silvervale. This is the consequences of your actions from, you know, letting your mouth loose about Silvervale Red. and you, Sinder, and also. I still hadn't heard from Shylily, so I tried messaging Boeska about my previous DMs with her, to her. Who the fuck is Boeska? Is that a mod for Lily or something? Could you bump Lily from I sent her a couple of messages about hanging out sometime, and I'm sure she will have seen it. Yo, I'll continue the convo for planning things in the group chat. Also, side note, Lily rarely uses Discord, only really uses for business meetings and stuff. Not for you. Yes, but no worries. Boeska told me that Lily rarely uses it. I'm near the end of this fucking doc. Oh, the breakdown. Oh, okay. We're next on the breakdown. Then I'm gonna end it there after the breakdown because Silver has 230. The same pages as Nano. I want to do that on the weekend. Plus, I have finally motivation to make other content again. Hooray! My depression is lessening up. Soon, the little short series I am planning to make for YouTube Shorts and TikTok and Instagram and Twitter is gonna happen. And I can't wait for my ass to get fucking cancelled because of them, because I'm gonna use pure Balkan humor. Some people won't get it, but I hope it will be funny. Yeah, problems getting a hold of her in our DMs. I had since before October 24th, so this was out of the ordinary. But now the messages below were the same day in the group chat with us and Shylily. I was fine with not doing anything together. I just wanted to hear her since I had no idea if I did something wrong. Nothing else was said in this group chat. You usually use groups to schedule Lily things, so I can put them all in her schedule. Ah, Boeska's like her is Lily's manager. All right. I mentioned she's very occupied coming months, and she'll be traveling around to blank. We'll be hanging out a while with blank. Boeska, I'm free to plan anytime. I had mentioned tabletop. Some hero. Boeska told me Shylily will be very occupied coming on trip somewhere, implying I shouldn't expect the plan. This was the last message. 5 days, but yeah, I was fucking right. It is 5 days. 5 days before anyone posted their documents. I tried to talk to about having the balls to reach out to her. Yeah, I mean that's a very good argument. I remember Lily not having the balls to reach out to her, and bam, and she blocked her. So how can she explain it to you, Lily? It doesn't make sense. Okay, let's see the breakdown. 230. I thought it was gonna be short. Alright, nonetheless, Shylily and almost a dozen of my friends planned the original document about me. It took them 2 days to decide to cancel me. Everything was dropped on me out of nowhere, and somehow I was expected to have some perfect response to the claims that I was already determined I was guilty. They already determined I was guilty of. When I first started this document, I thought my friends all lied about me. And Nano to protect her and hurt me. I couldn't understand why, but as things came together, I was no longer convinced that was the case. It didn't make sense for all of my closest friends to maliciously, willingly lie to me, lie to the public about me at the moment's notice, no matter what they thought I did to them. However, there's one thing I believe happened that will connect all of their lies back to one place. At the start of this document, I said I was convinced there were 2 people who drastically influenced how things played out before and after my cancellation. Shylily lied to Nonetheless about her own actions towards me, telling Nonetheless she was being manipulated when she wasn't. I don't think so. A little bit. Red was admitted that he was nudging her towards certain places, and you were definitely about to like, yeah, I'm sorry, but well, let's see how she defends her manipulation accusations. So far, she did a poor-ass job for that. Under the excuse of manipulation that Shylily gave her, I believe Nonetheless lied to everyone about her experience with Red and I to avoid accountability for any of her own actions. For this important, they lied to my friends and they lied to you. I believe my friends were manipulated by the last people they expect to be manipulators. I believe what my other friends did and said were because they were misinformed about what really happened and were convinced to see that happen when all of them were making our supporting his actions. They happened over years, when the timeline for the things of those accusations were based on going on 5 to 8 months long, leading up to my cancellation, 26th of April 25. They were operating under a different set of information than me, and they used what they already knew to jump to conclusions. They may also have been manipulated not to contact me or Red or all sides of the story because it contradicted what was being told to them. In this section, I'll be writing down the document status, my analysis about Lily and all my friends involved. I will use their own words of all of the evidence in the past sections to build a timeline of events, address their claims, and draw conclusions of how things they happened. Who was involved? Nonetheless was the source of all of the Discord screenshots that were the starting point of all of the claims that followed. She posted the first document. Liv was the first person Nano contacted about Red in DMs. She was involved in everything from the start. Bao. Red messages about Nano about Bao were the heart of their claims. She was included as soon as she was able to after her surgery. She posted her document minutes after Nano. Numi's involvement is evidenced by Shylily's knowledge of my private DMs with her about her concert. She also gave a list of people who were involved in her stream. The other 3 girly pops. I don't believe they were a major part of planning everything that happened and had no malicious involvement. They were only brought up into this to help corroborate things Nelson talked about. Buff Pop and other 3 Vtuber. Numi said that Buff Pop and the other 3 Vtuber members were also included in their calls together. On Buff's stream, she basically said, and a lot of other people were involved before things were made public. The VOD of this stream was made private within a week or 2 after it happening. Scaramore, Bao's video editor, Sack had a document written and posted shortly after Bao's. What Red said to Nano about Bao in January was about him too. Of these 12 people, no one contacted me before everything was made public, and only one of them reached out to me right afterwards. I don't have evidence of anyone being included on this list. Although there's more people I suspect to have at least been aware of what was happening beforehand, if not also involved in the planning themselves. I do not believe anyone who was mentioned in the nano document were involved at all in the planning of everything beforehand, including Cotton, Silverell, and Spite. As nano document states, their names were censored in it because none of them gave their consent for them to appear before it was posted. Seeing as they were they all made it known their names were the ones censored shortly after, they must have only been contacted very shortly before it was posted. Cotton tweeted about one of Nano's screenshots with her name uncensored about 2 hours after the document was posted, and Silver and Spy posted their own documents, Nano's screenshots, about 14 and 8 hours after Nano's respectively. Okay, so pink is the new color. Okay, well, thinking about documents, orange border. Dates important, video time, and speculations are pink. Red saw Nano working on the, okay, so let's go timeline of this year, April to 28th. Red messaged Nano about Shylily again, talked about her behavior to me recently. That was the last time Nano messaged either one of us. Nano showed Shylily the things Red has said about her. She was the first person that spoke about it. Shylily told Nano Red was manipulating her, leading to Nano leaking more of their DMs. Lily told her to contact people effective, including Bao. Shylily said the screenshots Nano showed her were a few days ago within them. She said that it was where it's not at all speculation. Whether Nano decided to show Shylily about her messages with Red itself, or Shylily actually asked if Red ever said something about anything else, I can't say for certain. Like I said, I'm more leaning to Nano showed herself because she's extremely unprofessional. But I can't rule out the possibility. How much of the content of her messages Nano showed to Lily is also unknown. Lily convinced Nano she was being lied to, used, and manipulated. Lily could have instructed Nano to end contact and cut ties. I mean, honestly, like, you can't say you didn't try. I'm sorry, but Red admitted that he was when he saw the opportunity, he was gonna nudge Nano to that direction. That is also a form of manipulation. Like, speaking as a criminal lawyer who works in criminal court, I kind of see that shit now daily. Like, at this point I can smell it a little bit. Then again, it could be fucking paranoia on my end. Okay, before that, I'm gonna now just switch to judge so that I can post on the there we go, on my wee little thread that is basically so long it's it can be constituted as a fucking schizo theory. At least people can't say I'm not dedicated. Alright, let's see. Alright, next part is this. I'm just gonna grab my screenshots. And I'm just gonna crop them a wee bit just to show my point where I think. Okay, this is the red one, but I'm just gonna crop that one. Just to be sure. Did I also have anything else? No, that's my Final Fantasy thing. Okay, fair enough. Copy. Gonna make sure to format it a little bit better so it's pleasing to see. There we go. Move to okay, it's 12. Right. Close this. I messaged Boeska. Okay, next day. Okay, the messaging of Boeska, Lily. Afterwards, blah blah blah. Message me for last time. It's gonna come on my stream again. Oh. Everything had to be on stream. Everything has to be on stream. What the actual shit? Sorry, it is a pet peeve of mine, and it actually doesn't look good on her. Nano did not message Bao. Shylily did instead, telling her they needed to talk. Bao told Lily she wasn't in the right headspace 2 weeks after her surgery. However, it was rescheduled on Monday. They did not talk until Bao recovered from surgery. Speculation. Nana could have messaged Bao about this too, like Shylily suggested, but apparently didn't. Lily was the one to reach out to Bao. Why? Because she had beef with you, dude. Like I said, Nano probably snitched. She's shown you some stuff. She's shown her some stuff. Shown how you acted towards Silvervale. Boom. And she already had a beef with you, so like, I can take down a competitor who I don't like anymore. 21st. Sometime between the dates of my was with when my other friends were first informed and got involved what was happening. A few of them had plans to go to the to a Ren fair between 18th and 20th. Red and I were supposed to go too, but had to cancel because of family plans for Easter. I didn't think Shylily would have told them about this on their trip between these dates. Last message from any of my friends was from Numi in their DMs, night of the 21st. It was uncharacteristically short. I think your asthma, what you see when you were breathing normally again. Okay, on her stream, 7th, July 22nd, Buff said, with the fire VTuber that happened recently, a lot of us didn't say anything until the person who was affected said something. And we all went to said person and said, hey, what do you want to do? And they said, I want to do this. And we said, okay, girl, like, you go do that and we'll be here to support it. The way Buff says this implies that all my friends knew what was going to happen before. The person who was affected, Bao, was even involved because of her surgery. A lot of us didn't say anything until the person who was affected said something. Isn't talking about saying something publicly, because right after Buff said they asked that person what they wanted to do about the situation, which Bao revealed was her choice. The VOD of this stream was made private within a week or two of it happening. I sent my last message to Shylily in April. Then 2 days later, Bao went into surgery and started recovering, starting around this time. Bao finally talked with Shylily about what was going on, and they made a group chat to gather evidence, corroborate stories, this was a clip, and plan the documents together. Bao's editor, Scaramore, was involved sometime after this, most likely by her. Bao's document said, I found out about this less than 42 hours ago. At the time it was posted, 9/21st. Lily said it was 5 days before her stream. Conflicting information. It's possible that Bao's other editors, including my own video editor, may have known about this ahead of time too. Possible. Extremely plausible to be in fact. Now's okay, 25th, 26th. Nano's, Bao's, and Scaramore's documents were posted within the same 23-minute span. Bam, 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 bam. Sometime during this, both Red and I sent separate messages to Nano that were soon deleted, followed by her blocking us. Their documents were posted together in the middle of night in my time zone, so I'd be asleep when it happened. I wouldn't have any the chance to do or say anything before their narrative about me was widespread out of Shylily's fear of me manipulating my way out of it. Shortly before, Cotton, Silver, and Spy were contacted about their inclusion and possibly encouraged to make their own statements, evident by the names still being censored in Nano's document when it was posted, but Cotton tweeting on one of Nano's uncensored screenshots just 2 hours later, and Silver and Spy's documents posted the next day, including Nano's DM screenshots too, with their own names uncensored. They weren't contacted by Nano, but I believe by Shylily, just like Bao was. Yep. I'm gonna be honest, absolutely. I think Nano still showed them some stuff. I had a fight and falling out with Fred before 3:22 a.m. Eastern, which led me to firing him at 4. Yeah, it's on red section. The documents and statements posted by others throughout April 26th and 7th weren't pre-planned along with Nano's Bounce Scaramore, so I won't list them here. Posted my apology at 4:16 p.m. Eastern Standard. Bao replied to my apology with her own post, 5:22 p.m. Eastern. Shylily directed to my apology, 6:20. Bao streamed that night to talk about everything. Buff had their stream, Lily had their stream, Numi had their stream. Everyone else streamed their thoughts and rest of the week. Nano's new manager speculation. You know what, I'm gonna end it here, actually. I know, short stream. But I have to like, I have to like freshen up for tomorrow. My hair is a mess. This is a 200-page fucking doc. Like, this is also like a Lily section as well, even though it's very short for Shylily. But I'll see you all on the weekend when we go through the breakdown and hopefully the Silver Veil parts. Yeah. I don't know. I'm firmly convinced everyone's a fucking cunt. I'm genuinely being serious. I think everyone's a fucking cunt, and every single one of them needs to curve a little bit of a fuck up. Nobody should be absolved or anything, even though it's been some time afterwards. And people should not start talking about that Cinder's like innocent in everything. She wasn't just paranoid. I still think like she manipulated a little bit regarding Silver Veil, her and Red, and also he did with Nano and stuff like that regarding Bounce. Like he openly said, I saw a chance and I took it to screw them over. Like, come on, like short but good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm getting more and more convinced in my like I'm already like a lot. I already expected a lot of stuff, and the people who read the doc fully before me did say that. I think the chat replays will say. I think last stream, someone said that I was actually spot on. Like I said, I haven't read this. I just formulated my opinion with logical guesses what I fucking saw. But then again, it's my fucking job to do that in real life, so I don't know. It's messy. It's just messy. It's fucking shit. I don't know. We'll see you on the weekend. Alright? Stay safe, everybody. And if you have donated to my friend's cancer treatment that is pinned here, much appreciated. And I'll see you all on the weekends. Bye bye.